We are back, ladies and gentlemen. The round two is about to start. We're facing off against someone who has written Planeswalker in a very interesting ways, combining letters and numbers. That is very nice, very well done there. We have a 2-drop, we have both our colors, we have Sphinx's Tutelage. If we draw a land, we'll be able to anchor. This isn't great, but this stops an early play. We have stuff. Uh, Better than going to 6. And it's going to be interesting to see, like I said, how we go forward from here. We start with red. No particular reason. I guess we could scare him out of playing an important... Okay, no land so far, but we got a removal spell, so we got us some more time. Is this perhaps an elf deck? Let's see. Well, we're going to burn away that thing at least. Let's see how this works out. And still no land, but hopefully we'll get there soon. If I draw a land next turn, playing Tutelage, most certainly. A Nantuko Husk. Okay then. There we go. We are... yeah, I'm playing Tutelage now. We're kind of squared off here. There's no intense pressure going one way or the other. Gonna hang back with the Husk. He might play a random dork that he can sack. That's not something you want to sack though. So, but this is good because if I block that now, bad times for me. So, what we'll do instead is we are going to... I'm just gonna burn that away right away. I think that's just... It's just tough enough a card to have to deal with promptly and decisively. So, Ravaging Blaze, sometimes it's just a 4-mana shock, and sometimes that's exactly what you need, so... Alright, doesn't matter anyway. I mean, it wouldn't have done any damage to him. So, we're leaving the Servitor back to block, in case he doesn't have a play. Alright, and... next turn, Victor. Alright, okay, so he does have a play here. He can attack, sack, and I'm thinking I might make him do that because I don't want him to have to keep having the guys up, especially now. I don't want him to keep having. Oh no, not now, because now he doesn't have to even sack. So let's see what we'll do. I'll probably anchor the Husk, if depending on what's going on here. We'll see. Yeah, I can't play the... Yeah, you know what? Let's take the Husk. No, wait. Yeah, let's take the Husk. He will have to sack one of his guys to make it bigger than 2. And because otherwise, if he lets me take it, then I'll just sack it to itself at the end of the turn. We could also target the Eyeblood Assassin. He might sack it. He might let me just swing in for 2. But let's see if he happens to make a mistake here. The thing to do, the line of course, is he sacks Elvish Visionary in response and my ability fizzles, and that's fine. But at least that uses up one of his activations. I hope you don't know that. I hope you don't know that. Don't know the rules. Come on, man. He didn't know the rules. He sacked it to himself. Ah! Okay, so the line there to do was to sack the Visionary, making it an illegal target, and that way he would just lose the Visionary and nothing else. I think I'm gonna swing in now. Yep, I'm gonna come in for 2. If he wants to block and draw cards, that's fine. Not blocking now. He might play the 4-mana -2 for everything. Maybe that's why he sacked it away, because he holds the non-elf sweeper. No, maybe he didn't sack because of that. Who knows? Um, anyone coming in? A 2-2? You know what? I'll just block. I'll just block because I just want to stay alive here. Okay, he's got the imp. That's okay. We are going to fodder. And then we're going to make him draw the imp again. And get to scry. We get a Tower Geist, which is fantastic. I would have kept an island on top as well, I think, just to get the Ring Warden all out. So, yeah, this is good. We know what he's drawing. He's down to 20 cards. Okay, he's got a 2-2 flyer there now, but 3-2 flyer, but that's okay because we're going to play our own. He's down to 18. We haven't yet managed to hit the jackpot, so to speak. All right, let's see. Let's take that and put that in the grave. Play it, crack it, get an island, pass the turn. Yeah, I'm not swinging in with anything. If he attacks with the Bloodsucker, blocking instantly, no questions. He can have a trick for all I care. I don't actually care because I have a 3-3 to play, and I've got my I got my win condition right there, sitting nicely and patiently. Okay, he's drawing cards. I'm fine with that, as long as he doesn't draw anything that lets him win. And so he's scrying, thinking about it. Let's see if he puts them on top or on the bottom. He bottomed one of them and put the other one on top, so he saw something he liked. Reeve Soul does kill my Ring Warden if I don't draw an instant that I can play on his turn, so he plays the little flyer again. Okay, yep. So he's down to 13 cards now. I think I'm playing the flyer here. And I'm not blocking the 1-2 because I think I can handle that. If he has a trick, if he comes in with a thing and grows it, then he'll get some damage through. But I'm blocking the 3-2 if he comes with it. Blocking the 1-1 obviously. He's 1 mana away from the +3/+3 to everyone must block. But I have 3 blockers. I mean, I'll lose my guy there, but he can't win the game with that spell. It's not overrun where he can just run through my guys. It just makes sort of like a bad sweeper, which kills most of my guys there, but that's completely fine. He's down to 12 cards. I've left one. I've milled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. He has 5 lands in place. That's 11. Okay, let's see what he plays here now. 3 mana, 4. Okay, kills that and gets back Nantuko Husk. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So, and then he gets to swing in with his imp if he so chooses. He don't get to play the Husk now though, so that helps at least. So Husk and 2 unknowns in hand. I've got a 4 damage spell that can't be countered. Okay. He has Might of the Masses. That's fine. So I'm still blocking. He has to draw a card and oh. Well, that was weird because that helped with all kinds of things. He's down to 5 cards. I'll play a blocker. Get another blocker. And play another blocker. So, come at me, bro. I'm sorry to use that rather lame phrase, but I meant every word. So, down to 4 cards he is. I've got the board packed with creatures. I've got Exquisite Firecraft in hand. If he wins now, he's gonna have to have a pretty sick card. Gaia's Revenge, Gaia's Revenge doesn't do it. Reeve Soul doesn't do it. Nantuko Husk doesn't do it. Another Imp does not do it. Oh, let's see. Alright, so I need to live through another turn. This is sorcery. So he's got one card. If it's a... No, I'm just gonna block. Next turn he's dead. So let's see. Oh, yeah, sure. That's fine. So he's got... okay. He's got interesting stuff there. I don't think he can get trample in any way. So he's got no cards in his library. We'll just in case there's some weirdness that he can play, let's just get that thing out there and pass the turn, and he lost. There we go. Let's take a look at his let's take a little look at his what do you call this thing? Graveyard. So he's kind of an elf deck, kinda aggressive-ish. He's got the Colossus, that's something to watch out for. The Colossus is something we can't kill with our removal spells. So we're gonna have to try to get that dead in other ways. Oh yeah, if we have the white. So the question here is now, he's seen this. So what if we just sideboard it out in case he thinks we're relying on it? So again, in, out, 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 and we leave in 2 islands. We live in 2 islands, and we want 5 more planes. Okay, so it's you know, in that game we simply just waited him out. We just played blockers to wait him out. Now he might not do anything. He might just think, all right, I'll run it back, this time I'll win. But he might think, all right, that guy is relying on tutelage to win. And so we're siding it out. We know that our white, the more white version of this deck is effective and works. So we're not losing any effectivity here, and possibly we are throwing the opponent for a loop. So let's see how this goes. So does he want to play first? He seemed to throw it back pretty quick, so chances are we don't have any red here. Well, we do have a 3-drop, but that's basically a mulligan already there. Let's mulligan. Okay. Well, if we draw blue, we can play this red. This is still not great. Still not great. Let's go to 5. Let's keep this. It's got 2 of our colors and got a removal spell. I guess it's about as good as we can hope for right now. Let's get blue, since we might need it at some point. Yeah, but this doesn't look too great. But we do have a removal spell. Actually, we have 2. Now we have a play on turn 4. Fantastic. I might actually just Ravaging Blaze that elf to keep him off of more mana, and to make sure he doesn't get to synergize with Dwynen and stuff like that. If he doesn't have a play here, well, let's take a look. Okay, so he gets that. Yep. I don't have anything else to do, so might as well take him off cheap mana. I mean his mana there, and take away an attacker as well. A very underwhelming Ravaging Blaze, but sometimes you gotta do it. Next turn, Towergeist. Hopefully seeing something great there and capitalizing from that. Okay, we get that. Let's see what we get here. Alright. Hand, grave. This is good. We can play both Anchor and Fiery. And we have the suppression bonds ready for the big guy. So, okay, and there goes that thing. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. That's less than ideal, but it's also okay. Alright, we'll actually... What do I want to do here? Yeah, I want to play this. And I think we just straight out do that before he can get something to grow it with. I'm realizing that, of course, if we are going to block, and if he has a pump spell, then he kills our guy, but that's fine. We need to get that pump spell out of his hand and save some damage. Okay. Next turn, let's see what we'll do. I'm going to have to scry on upkeep here, although that's less than ideal. What do I think about that card? Actually, I want kind of want to land. So let's put that on bottom. See what we get. Yeah. Of course, he might just be able to smash through this guy too. Let's see what he does. He's probably going to attack and use a trick. Maybe he's a trick of someone else because he's got me down to 5. Okay. Sure. Alright, we're still alive. And let's see what we can do here. Should we ether that guy? We're not attacking right now, so let's put Anointer down for the moment. Let's not attack. Let's cry end of turn. See what we can do. So the imp comes back. That's okay. He's got no cards in hand. Okay, no cards in hand. So that means that we're kind of now getting the edge. We're still not doing great because we have... maybe I should just cry it again. Do I really just want to suppression bonds the imp? It's just a 1/1. But I want 5. But I have no other way of dealing with his Colossus. On the other hand, he might not draw it. So if I suppression bonds that, and then... Yeah, okay. Let's this way I can start getting in with Le Dude. I know this is a bit greedy, but I think I have to try to win this game. And a 5/3 first striker is one way to accomplish that goal. Alright, so now we block the 2/2 and the 2/1. If he plays the big dude now, we're really sorry to see that, but I can't really help that at this point. We still have a disperse that can help for that, and things. On the flyer division, we have a 2/3 flyer, and we have the... Oh, we sided out the 3/3 because it's double blue. So a lot of our white creatures aren't actually so good here now because we didn't get them out early. And that is a weakness of this version. So I'm debating here on whether or not, just going more defensively with the 1/3 defender and everything. Let's... Oh, not cool. That's okay. I got 2 guys. I'm at 2. Yeah, okay. Swing in. But on the other hand, like if I can just manage to get a aggressive start, then this is way better. Okay. That's interesting. That kind of stalls out the board right now in a way. And when I say in a way, I really mean just in one way. So if he grows it by 2 guys, he can block my first striker. But that means he has to grow it by 2 guys on defense. So that means he sacks 2 guys. So I basically get almost 2 for, we'll get the 2 for 1 him. That leaves him with a 2-2. With 2 2-2s and one that can grow into a 4-4. If I attack here with my Acolyte, he has to sack 1 guy to... Let's attack with the Acolyte. I could attack with the Acolyte and the thing, because I have now 2 more blockers. Well, this got interesting, didn't it? Let's attack with both and see where that gets us. I know this is greedy, but I think it's a good kind of greed that helps you possibly win the game. We'll see how it works. The line here that he should do is he should block the boar with the husk and block the other guy with the warrior, then suck the warrior and the imp. That means that my Acolyte stays alive though. And yeah, and he has to use up some ammunition, so to speak, for the husk. And now he responds to this by sacking the elf warrior. Yep. And then he sacks the other guy. Yep. And that's fine. That is actually fine. Because this guy stays alive and he can be crucial in this game. So let's see how this works out. Now I just have to make sure I get everything timed correctly. So now here, if he comes in with both, I just block both. I'll block this with my 1-1 and let's see how we do. Beginning of combat. Yes. What you can do? Okay, nothing at all. I think that shows the sort of precariousness of his situation right now. 1 card in hand. We get lots of air superiority. Yeah. Any number of cards here can do him in pretty badly. Oh man, that was rough. The ultimate sort of... Let's see how it deals with this thing. Okay, we got that renowned. Now he comes in with both. I'll block the husk. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, so now my guy dies, but that's how it is. So which one do we want to bounce? We'll bounce the husk. So that's a problematic card. I hope that draw some kind of removal. Okay, yeah, that's okay though. No, it's not okay. Yeah, I die. Yep. Okay. So, with lots of small guys planned that he has, would this whole would Hydrolash be something worth throwing in there? I still think I can win, especially on the play. What we got, but the aerial volley was just deadly. Let's submit this. See if we can be faster than him. And this is a keep, not the greatest ever, but all my colors and good cards. So I wish I could get my 2-drops online, but we're keeping this. He kept his hand. We'll get the planes and go. How about that? The good old free blade on turn 2. Followed up by Acolyte. It's alright. Now he reaves it and I'll be sad. No, he plays the 1/1. Okay, well he blocks it at least for a turn, but other than that, I like the way this is looking for me. So this is what I was. This is kind of the attack, the start that I was hoping for with this, the wider version of this deck. Okay, so he must have a Reave Soul in hand because I don't see why else he would let that resolve. But even so, I mean, you know, okay. Is he gonna double block my guy now? By a creature? No, it triggers separately for each creature. So if he double blocks it, it'll trigger twice and kill both of his. No, maybe it doesn't. Let's see. But even if it doesn't, I think this is okay. I just took it. Okay. All right. Let's see what we want here. Tough choice in a way. But seeing as he's a little bit behind, I'll take the Ether before anything else. I do like that card, but especially the blowout with the aerial volley last time makes me a little bit about that. Now I can Ether his flyer and swing in with the team. Let's see what he plays here. Well, then if he plays a 4-drop, I can Ether the 4-drop and swing because then he doesn't have Death Touch mana. Let's see. Okay, that guy. He kept the green open. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So that is extremely interesting. Let's think about how this works out now. So if he does have the +3/+3, I'm thinking about I'm going to play it very safe and just do like this. See what we draw here as well. Oh, I should have fetched first. That was bad. It doesn't matter because I'm not gonna get it. And so even if he blocks with that now, but if he blocks with this, he'll trade. It's 2 for 1. So let's swing in with this and this. Not this, because if he has the Might of Masses, it's getting killed. Okay, looks like he has the might of the masses here. Okay. Oh, all right. Now let's see. Next turn, if he plays, I'm actually not gonna crack my land here because I actually want to draw Victor. Because I can then steal his 1/2 and fly in. If he just plays the 1/2 here, taps 2 mana, I can play Victor, steal it, and so he's playing that guy. Well, that is a little bit of a meanie. That turns into a 4/3. Okay. Interesting. I'm just going to swing in here. Very interesting. And now I can play this guy. I'll sacrifice this to go get planes or whatnot. And next turn, like I said, I can Victor and swing in. I'm actually thinking about just taking the 3 here, so I have one more guy to swing with since I'm ahead. And I don't want to let him get a card. So let's see if the imp comes down here like I think it should. If he plays Dwayne's Elite, that's going to be a little bit rougher for me, but then I'll play the Prickle Boar. Because I want to... Okay, he reaves that. He's really desperate to get that card. Let's hope he didn't get anything important. Plays this guy. Well, that's very interesting. In that case, I want to just... play that. And this. Now is he going to play? So if he plays his big dude, that's okay. Then I'll suppression bonds it. If he plays the small imp, I can Victor it to get in. But of course it's already worse because I have my Prickle Boar. That basically is quite hard. I mean, he's already used 1 Reeve Soul. He used up his aerial volley. I'm ahead on board. But he does have, I mean, you know, just stuff. We're taking 3 here. He has that 5 mana removal spell as well. But if he does use that, that takes up his entire turn. I really hope he's playing Fetid Imp here and passes the turn. He plays nothing at all. Do we have Spell Mastery? Anchor? Not quite. I need to play another thing first. Well, what we'll do is we'll take his Leaf Gilder. Let's see if he responds to that by casting some kind of removal spell already. I think with 4 cards in hand and he didn't play anything, that is a pretty big signal that he is in fact holding a 5 mana removal spell. But even if he, let's see, yeah. So this is a 5, so he has to kill this, but even so, he's taken 6 here. And And that makes this lethal if I can just get Spell Mastery active. So now he has to kill the boar, or I win. And I'm just positive he has the 5-mana removal spell. Yes, there it is. Actually, I played kind of poorly there. No, I couldn't have had enough mana to kill that thing anyway. This turn I'll block the 3/2 if he attacks. And then I can see if I can Suppression Bonds and Blaze. That takes 7 mana. I have 7 mana. So if he plays just one threat, I can Suppression Bonds and Blaze for the win. I can also, if I draw an instant or sorcery, I can play that too. Alright, so we're blocking here. He might play the Imp. What else might he play that can wreck my plans here? 4 cards in hand. He's at 1. I don't have a Lightning Javelin, unfortunately. 3 cards in hand. The big dude. Okay, so this kills. Almost kills him. Alright, let's see. Do I have enough mana to win the game here? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that's the game. And match. Alright, I'll bring you back for the finals. I mean, you know, in Swiss, it's whatever, but still. Alright, see you next round.